Hello everyone, my name is Sam. I'm one of the trainers here at the University of Bath. Today we're going to be doing an abs and back session. Some of you may have done abs and back before, some of you may not, some of you done abs sessions elsewhere. So the idea behind this session is you're going to test your core, get it nice and strong, you're going to learn something and you're going to have fun as well. So what I'm trying to do is educate you on stuff that you can then do without this video. You can watch it back, but you've learned something to adjust the way in which you train. So what are you going to need for this session? Simply a bottle of water. I'll put a sip now. Need a bit of floor space, not much, just enough so you can lie out on the floor when it comes to the floor-based part of this session. The first part of it won't necessarily be on the floor. The first part of it will be, and there's an exercise stood up, just to really engage that core. A lot of people always think it's about how many reps you can do on the floor, whereas the reality is actually the way in which you do them and engaging the core whilst moving the limbs around it. So, that being said, shall we warm up? Let's do this. So let's march on the spot. It's a little bit different to the warm up from the traditional class you may have seen me do, because obviously we're not doing as much big movements and moving around. It's more holding position still. We still do need to loosen that body up. So just come to stop, take those hips round for me. So what we're looking to do here is just get our body nice and raring to go and get yourself thinking, whoo, I've had a workout. Just get twist it around each time. Excellent stuff. Perfect. So from that position there, let's do a few squats, just drive it down, drive it up. So using your hands to drive up, drive it up. So again, we're doing a squat, just engaging my core, pushing my bum back, driving up. So really get my abs to fire. If my abs was not firing at this point, I would be wobbling all over the place. Down, drive up, down, drive up, drive up. Perfect. Let's do a few lunges. So we're going to take a lunge forwards, lunge forwards. Again, my core has to engage at this point because I'm taking a foot off the floor. Whenever I take a foot off the floor, my stability kicks in, so my muscles work. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to shock the body, get it to fire to get those results. Excellent stuff. Let's do a few standing Supermans just to get that back working. So we have our feet roughly hip width apart. We're going to raise that arm up and hold it up. We're then going to switch. Hold it up, switch. Hold it up, switch. Hold it up. Do the balance there, and then switch it over. Fantastic. So we're going to flow into a little bit of abs while standing up now. We're going to do 2 for 1. So we're going to go exactly the same, but then elbow to knee. Out to knee. Out to knee. Out to knee. Should we try the other side? Here we go. So we're going to raise it out, touch that knee, raise it out, touch that knee, touch that knee. So now we've got the muscles gauge, we're thinking, yes, we're onto something here. So next we're going to walk out and bring it back in. Again, we're loosening up, again, those muscles are still firing. So we're going to walk out, and we're going to walk back. Okay, let's do the same again. So we're going to walk out, then we're going to go back. 2 more. We're going to walk out. Great stuff. Walk it back. And again. So we're going to walk it out. And then bring it back. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to add something else onto that movement to make it work those muscles a little bit more. So as you walk out and get to the bottom phase, shoulder tap, it's going to look like this. So you walk forwards, shoulder, shoulder, bring it back. We stand up. Walk forwards, tap, tap, bring it back, stand up. We got this? Let's do it again. Forwards, tap, tap, bring it back. 1 more. We get forwards, tap, tap, bring it back. Great stuff. We're going to flow onto the floor now. So we're nice and loose now. You've probably got those muscles thinking, yeah, I know I'm working out already. So let me just tip that down just a little bit more so you can see what's going on. Okay, so we're going to do some back stuff on the abs, leveling your back first of all. So here's what we do. Forward styles down. Have your feet flat on the floor. Look towards the ceiling. Put your hands by your eyes. Just curl the shoulders just slightly up. drop it down. Slightly up, drop it down. Curl them up, drop it down, curl them up. So I'm looking towards the ceiling. I've got my tongue against my top two front teeth, which helps relax that neck muscle a bit. I'm keeping my breathing control. And if you notice, I'm only coming so my shoulders come just slightly off the floor. That way it engages my abs to their true potential. So again, we're going up, and down, and up, and down. Great stuff. Here's what we're going to do next. We're going to crunch up, lift your feet up, tuck into a ball, and then out. Tuck into a ball, and then out. So these movements are gradually getting a bit more bigger now, and they're engaging more, okay? So tuck it up, drive it out. Tuck it up, drive it out. One more. Tuck it up, drive it out. Put your head back into your hands, keep your feet crossed and your heels tucked into your bum. Just bring those knees over. So really bring them in. So what we're doing here, again, we're trying to hit those muscles from all different directions. So the idea of this workout is not going to hit just the muscles, they look good on the top. We're going to get them strong underneath. So it helps improve your everyday movement as well as how you look. 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So let's do a few more of those crunches. So we're going to crunch up and down. So what we've done there, you'll think, oh, I can feel that really working already. That's good. So a bit smaller the movements. Let's do a few pulses. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And then back down. We're going to go up again. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And back down. And again. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And back down. And again. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. So really get those muscles engaging now. And back down. Okay, so for the next one, we are going to go old school. So we're going to put your left foot on top of your right knee. So when I've got my ankle, it's touched my knee, and my left knee is pretty much going square now to that right knee. So my hands by my eyes, my left shoulder's going to stay on the floor. So I'm going to come across and back. Across and back. I keep my left shoulder on the floor, so it means I'm really hitting these muscles a little bit more. I'm keeping my elbow as wide as I can. So I'm not bending my elbow just so I can touch my knee. I'm keeping it wide as I can. I'm really twisting that trunk. 3 more. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's change sides. So again, my right foot, ankle touches my knee. My leg then goes out at that degree so it's level with my left knee. Are we ready? So my right elbow and shoulder stays on the floor. I'm going across. Remember, I'm not bending my elbow just so I can touch my knee. We want to hit the muscles. If I bend my elbow, look, from my shoulder, look how easy it becomes. I'm keeping it, so I'm twisting my trunk. I'm twisting my trunk. Twist. 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 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. We'll do 1 more set on each side, okay? So my left foot goes up. Here we go. We're going across. Twist that trunk. Twist that trunk. Twist. Twist. Great stuff. And 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's change that leg for me. Are we ready? Here we go. Cross. 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 Good. Twisting that trunk through. So every time, let my abs do the work. I'm not moving my arm to make it easier. 4 more. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. grab yourself a quick little drink at this moment. Okay, we're now going front to front. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do some variants of the plank. Again, different movements to really get that midriff really strong and firing so you can feel the abs that are popping through, okay? So with the plank, what we're looking for, elbow and hand in line with my shoulder, so we're like this, we're not crossing over. That way it puts more pressure onto the abs, less onto your back. So you with me? So go onto your knees first of all. So it's onto your knees, elbows and hands like a train track. Remember the bigger gap between my elbows, between my elbows and my knees, the harder the exercise. So I raise my knees off the floor, creates a bigger gap so it becomes harder. So I'm in this position here, I pull my belly button in, I'm keeping it strong. Then when I'm ready, right leg, left leg, hold it. So keep it nice and strong in that position, belly button pulled in. And then relax the breathing. My hands are flat on the floor, okay? That way it stops me tensing up too much. Keep holding it nice and still. We're looking for 5 more seconds, everyone. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant work. Okay, that is your plank number 1. What we're going to do is progress it to make it a little bit tougher. So you can stay on your knees or you can have your knees off the floor. So we're going to go into that plank position, and then when I say, you're going to go up into the top phase of a press up, and then you lower it down again. So it's going to look something like this. So we start, if I do it on the knees, this is the position on your knees, and then basically you'll go up and then you drop down again, okay? So if you do your legs off the floor or knees off the floor, you're in this position and you go down. You ready? So let's start. Here we go. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. One more. Down. Last time. We go up. Excellent. Straight away in that phase there, you'll feel the muscles begin to work. Think, oh, that's a different way. I haven't done that movement before. And it makes such a big difference having your hands wide in that position. That's what we're here for. It's not the amount of reps you do, it's the way in which you do them. So, what we're looking for up next, we're going to go into the same plank position, but this time when I say right leg, you just put your right leg out to the side and then bring it back in. So it's going to look something like this. So if I show you on my knees, so we're here, and then it'll go out and back in. Now if you're off your knees, that becomes a bit of a harder movement, okay? So you ready to pick the option of your choice? Here we go, so we're going to go up. Let's start the movement. So my leg goes out, comes in, then my other leg. So I'm keeping my midsection still, I'm moving my legs around it, so I'm moving those limbs whilst keeping the core still, so the muscles of the core are engaging more. 2 more each side. Here we go, last one. 1, 1. Perfect. Relax. Great work. So try and show you a few new exercises as we always do in these sessions to keep you on your toes. We're going to do that one more time. Exactly the same. So we're going to be in position, side, side. Whether you're on your knees or legs off the knees off the floor, just literally move that leg out, bring it back, and then kick the other leg out. Are you with me? Let's do this. So you get into position. You ready? Here we go. One, two. Excellent. Great stuff, guys. Take on some fluid. Yeah, you're not bouncing around as much, but you're still working yourself. Those muscles are still firing, they're still engaging. They need to be hydrated. Okay, so up next, we're going to start in the top phase of a press up position. Whether your legs on the floor, knees on the floor, or knees off the floor. And then we're simply going to raise one arm up and bring it down. It's going to look something like this. I'll show you on my knees first of all. So you're in this position here. So remember, if you're on your knees, get your knees back as far as you feel comfortable, okay? Holding it still, and then from there, raise the arm up, and then down when I say. So we're taking that point of contact off the floor, you feel yourself drop into it. That's because your abs have to adapt, your core has to engage in a different way to stop yourself falling. So we ready? Here we go. Let's do left arm. And back. Right arm. And down. Left arm. And down. Right arm. And down. Left arm. And down again. If you want to get your legs off the floor, same principle. And down. And down. And down. And down. Wide. Wide. Okay, so now you know how it feels. We've gone from a stable position to making it unstable. Now if you're doing it correctly and you're testing your limits, you'll feel those muscles deep inside beginning to fire. It's not about how many reps you do and get a burning feeling. What we're looking for is for those muscles to initially engage, which is where we are at this moment. So up next, what we're going to do, same thing, but this time it's going to be arm to the front, arm to the side, then down. So we're adding an extra movement into that sequence. So you ready? So we're going to look at this if you're on your knees. So we're in this position here, so we're then going to go out, out, down. Okay? Let's go. Out, out, down. So it's longer off the floor. Out, out. And because you move it in different directions, your body has to adapt twice to stop yourself rocking too much. Great stuff. Two more each. Here we go, last ones. Fantastic. How is that feeling? So again, at this point, you must be thinking, yeah, we're stabilizing. The good thing with those is, when you're in that position, it's not just my abs that are engaging. My lower back, my glutes are all engaging. So we're doing 3 for 1, not 2 for 1, but 3 for 1 on that exercise. Back onto your back. So, we're going to add a few more different ones in now. So fall yourself back down. Hands by your eyes, get back to our basics. If any of these movements get too tough, just always resort back to this movement right here, okay? So looking towards that ceiling. Good, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to tuck up and hold it at the ball. Put my arms up straight. Hold it there. Keep holding. When I say you stretch it out, and you bring it back to this position again. So my muscles are really building up tension now. Stretch it out, hold it in. 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 Big stretch out, bring it in. Hold that position. Stretch it out, bring it in. Good stuff. Back to normal crunches, up and down. So what we did there is got the muscles to engage, and then we kept lengthening and bringing them in. So it gets them no chance to get too used to a movement. In 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So up next, we're going to do my favourite one. It always appears at some point during these sessions. Here's how it works. Right elbow to left knee. You hold it there until I say, and then we swap. You hold it till I say, and then when I say, we do 20 fast reps, and then we hold it again. If it's too much, just keep that foot on the floor rather than straighten out, okay? You ready? Here we go. Hold it. Switch and hold. 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 Let's go 20. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hold it. Switch and hold. 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 Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Hold it. Switch and hold. Switch and hold. Switch and hold. You ready? One last time. Go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great stuff, everybody. So how is that feeling? So at this point now you're thinking, oh, I feel my abs coming through, I'm going to look great on the beach, but also you should know the feeling underneath. So your body's going to get stronger for your everyday movements as well. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do some side planks to hit those obliques a little bit, okay? Now there's multiple ways to do a side plank. I'm going to show you 2 ways. One on your knee and one off your knee. The key is to get it right before you add other movements like dumbbells and stuff into it. So what we're going to look for. So, from this position here, I've got my arm, elbow and hand on the floor, hand flat, okay? My left knee is going to stay here. I'm just going to drive myself up, so my left knee's on the floor, my right hip up slightly higher, and my arm in the air. Okay, this is side plank version number 1. It's going to work those muscles, it's going to still be a really good workout. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you go to that position, then you can raise your leg off the floor and put one leg on top of the other. Okay? Are you ready? So let's do those first of all and see how we get on. Let's join me. So pick the one of your choice. I'm going to go on my knee first. Raise it up. So hold in that position. And you'll feel it straight away in that side area there. Okay? So keep holding it. We're looking for 15 seconds of this. So no dropping yet. Keep holding it nice and still. We've got this. Remember, I'm not tipping forward. I'm keeping my body nice and square on the floor. Okay? 2, 1. Brilliant stuff. Rather than keep swapping from side to side, we go a little breather and we get back onto that side again. Okay? So 3, 2, 1. Raise it up. Hold that position. Keep it nice and still. Great stuff. Keep it there. Remember to breathe as well. Just nice and relaxed. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Let's change that side, okay? So now you have my permission to roll over. So I'm just doing this way, so obviously you can see me. So again, my elbow goes there, leg goes out, lower leg on the floor. Just drive it up, arm up nice and high. So straight away, you feel it in there. Just really want to hit in those obliques, those side areas, the overhangs you may want to get rid of. Doing this, blend with a nice mix of cardio, is the way to target those areas. Keep it nice and still, holding it there for me. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. Remember, the progression is to have it where you're off your knees on both legs, so both legs are out straight, and then you'll find it goes straight through the whole of that area, so there's more pressure through that side of the leg. Okay? You ready to go again? Raise it up, but always start off. There's no point doing the harder version if you can't do it for like 2 or 3 seconds. Get used to doing the basics first. You'll still feel it as a workout, and then you can add more on as you go. Holding it still. Keep holding. Keep holding. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great stuff. So we've pretty much hit all the areas of those abs. We've done stuff on your back, we've done stuff on your side, we've done planks, a range of areas we've targeted, or directions we've managed to hit those abs. We're going to do one little circuit just for 1 minute, and then we're going to bring it to a close, okay? So onto your back. Hands by your eyes, look towards the ceiling. See a few crunches again. So remember, you can make these exercises harder or easier by going quicker, by increasing the range of movement, so it shocks your body, by adding a weight into it. You can have weight on your chest if you want, by holding it. But for the purpose of today, all I've done is done some holding positions, we've done some speed blow cycles, and then we lengthened it out, so we'll go do next. So we're going to hold it up, tuck it into a ball. So here's your holding one. So get those muscles to really fire. Arms up high. So it's not how many you're doing, it's the way in which you do it and how you target those muscles. Stretch it out. Brilliant. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Hold that position. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Good. Stretch out one more time. Bring it in. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Great. Start slowly go down. Hands behind your head. Heels into your bum. Just bring those knees in. So yeah, just finishing those abs up now, okay? But hopefully you all agree that we've hit them in multiple ways today and you've learnt lots of stuff. Tucking those knees in. My bum's just popping off the floor each time. Good stuff. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go. Stand myself back up. Let's just tip my back a little bit. Okay, we're just going to bring it all to a close now, guys. So, all we're looking to do is right arm, left leg. Same thing at the beginning, just raise it up, then switch. Raise it up, switch it. Raise it up, switch. Raise it up. Raise it up. Hold it. Excellent. Your feet roughly hip width, hands to chest height. Just twist it right. Fantastic, guys. I'm hoping you've all enjoyed this as much as I have. You've learned lots of stuff and you're going to keep practicing this. You're going to re-watch the video. Really get your core as strong as possible, not just for how it looks, but how it helps you move. That is one of the key parts of all of this. Okay, so feet together, knees together, hands up high, squat low, big stretch. Squat low, stretch it up. Squat low, stretch it out. One more time. Here we go. We go down, big stretch. Give yourself a big clap, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And hopefully you also realise, even though you weren't bouncing around everywhere, doing an ab session like we just did will get you sweaty. But you also think, yeah, I feel good. I feel mobilised. I feel like I can do some more. That's good. You're now ready to go and do some other exercises. The core is fire, and that plays an essential part in all level workouts. So hopefully you enjoyed it today, guys. I'm back at 12 o'clock today doing a cycling session in the studio. So if you've got a bike where you can see the speed and the RPM, come and join me. It'll be great fun. And tomorrow at 1:30, I believe it is, we are doing a HIIT session to finish the week up. So guys, any feedback's always welcome. It helps plan sessions moving forward. But I'll see you all either later today or tomorrow. If not, next week, guys. Have a great day. I'll speak to you all soon.